Shoot, that shit kind of go hard on me, bro. I'm like, damn. Okay. YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy, Steph TV, man. I'm back with another video. On my way to a photo shoot. Actually, I gotta go up for like 1 hour, man. I was like, let me make a video right here, right now. And, this one, man, I was having a conversation, man, with, this guy. And at first I was iffy because, you don't just want to, like, open yourself up to people. You just gotta, like, just fill out the vibe with people, right? And, I just noticed what book he was reading because, that's what catches my interest. A human what kind of books he reads. And he was talking about The One Thing, which is a pretty good book. But, then we found like a book we had in common, which is Mark Manson, The Art of Not Giving a F. I'm not going to curse. And then from then on, clicked. We just talked about, just positivity, motivation. Yeah, we did all that. We just clicked like right on site, and it was great. And he was trying to figure me out at first. He was like, man, like, who are you? You don't seem like an ordinary, janitor, you know what I'm saying? You always just, walking around, doing stuff, moving, pushing yourself, and, working hard every time. And I'm like, yeah, At first I was iffy on telling me I do modeling. And then he was like, oh, yes, I knew there was something different about you. He was like, man, you always at the gym, you always working, you always here, you always working. And he was asking me, what information I got, what drives and motivates me, man. And like I always tell y'all, man, working at Nature's Bounty, bro. Working at Nature's Bounty was definitely one of them. And what I mean by that, just being at a job, that just wasn't it, fam. Working at a job that wasn't cool. And when people ask me these things, it's these adversities that comes into your life, and it tells you all the time, man, am I going to change or am I going to stay the same? And when I was working there, like I always say, being back in Long Island, man, I was like, life ain't not supposed to be like this, G. Life is not supposed to be like this. And I said to myself, every time, a change gonna come, Even when I did get promoted, and, I was making money, I was like saying, yo, a change gonna come, G. And that's what I had to do for myself. Had to, you have to make the necessary steps to change your life. You cannot just stay stagnant and do nothing and, completely complain about things that's not coming to your life. Because if you don't, what's the motivation? What's the drive? And I had to do that for myself. I had to make that change. I had to make that promise to change happen. And that's what I did. Right? So, I tell people all the time, fam, do you want to stay the same, or do you want to complain and cry all the time and wonder why this woe is me mentality, And that's what me and homie was talking about the whole entire time, just on the way, all the way till like closing. And he was telling me his situations. I didn't feel like going to college because I learned so much through the.
In 2 miles, take exit 6B for I-805 north toward Los Angeles.
Okay. we go to LA. Yeah, and that's what he was telling me, man. And you know, I was just talking to him about it. Was like, yeah, you had to make the change for yourself. You know, it's not the end all be all when, you know, you're doing something. You gonna make mistakes, fam. You know, you gonna make mistakes. You gonna hit a bump sometimes. And I was talking to him about the Steve Harvey theory. It's just like, yo, you gotta jump, and you gotta understand and realize, yo, like, you gotta understand and realize, like, yo, I'm gonna trip over rocks. I'm gonna make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You know, my parachute ain't gonna open up, and that's fine. That's okay. But you as an adult, you gotta make that leap of faith, man. Have to. So if you don't, somebody else gonna take your spot, and then you gonna be like tripping. Why this? Woe is me. Why I couldn't do this? Why I couldn't do that? Fam, you want to change in your life? What you gonna do about it? What pain is gonna push you every single day to make you strive for greatness? What's gonna do that?
In half a mile, take exit 6B for I-805 north toward Los Angeles.
Right? What's gonna do that for you? Because if you don't, you're always gonna wonder, what if I did this? What if I did that? Why am I still here? Why am I still complaining?
Take exit 6B, then keep right at the fork.
Why am I still doing all these crybaby mentality things? Just like how the people who are working at my old job.
Keep right at the fork.
It was always constant, you know, clocking in sad. You know, talking bad about people, clocking in sad though. Instead of like, you know what, let me focus. Let me take this income that I got, or let me take whatever I got from my 401k and start my own business. Something that can change my mindset, something that can grow into something even better. And a lot of people don't do that. I did that because, you know, it's just you too young. You know, you can't be dumb doing the same thing in situations. And everybody has situations, but, you know, there's ways to maneuver around it. You know, not everything has to stay the same for the next 20 to 40 years. That's on you. Everything is on you. Gotta have the mindset of, okay, what am I going to do to change? And I did that. Had no choice. Had to do that. And you gotta make those adjustments for him, fam. Gotta make those adjustments, because if you don't, somebody else gonna take your spot. What's the motivation?